It's I have never seen a water bottle that looks more like you in my life. Like,
That's why I bought it. That really does.
Literally, you know how people are like, your dogs look like you. Like, that water bottle looks like you.
It does.
It looks like
Uncanny.
It looks like a penguin.
It does look like a
It
penguin.
looks just like you.
Do I look like
You
a
don't look
penguin?
like a penguin, but
Do I look like a Muppet?
No, that water bottle is you.
that
Wow,
is
Aaron,
so
what a great
funny.
call.
Wait, so these are all the rage right now. So we've
All
moved from
the-
Stanley Cup to what are these called?
Yes, this
Awalas?
is the. There were Hydro Flask girlies. Now it's the Awala. Awala.
How do you
game.
open it?
You press this button.
Oh.
Whoa! What's cool?
Oh, that's a good sippy.
Okay, the first sippy is a straw. The second sippy is a gulp.
What do you mean a straw?
Oh,
Like
you
it's
could have a straw
I
and
can,
a gulp.
I can drink it like,
Oh.
or I can go.
Okay, I'm sold. I need one.
Do they make like cute ones?
Yes, they're all like in really cool.
Wow, Aaron's just saying this one is not cute right off the bat.
It's
No,
because it
it's
looks
Do
like
they
matte.
want ones that are not like
hip
ugly?
and matte. No, you know what I mean?
They
like,
are great,
girly
fun
colors.
color combo
Do they
ones.
have a hot pink one?
Yes, but it's all like different, like kind of shades of colors.
Yeah,
Oh, look at this green. Carly,
This
you can
is
get them at
not an ad,
Target.
folks.
Okay.
This is not an ad.
Unless you want to pay us.
Well, let's address the elephant in the room, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
It is Tuesday.
I know it's
August,
Thursday.
September.
No.
13th.
What day is this coming out? Today is Tuesday, September 19th. We're filming this
No, it's not.
No, when it comes out.
when it comes out.
Oh, yeah.
We're filming this right now. This is live. This is not.
It's not pre-recorded. Nobody can get mad at us.
Oh, have people been getting mad that?
We got
So
some
mad.
comments on the last podcast that said, I'm annoyed that these topics are dated.
We came in like last week or this week talking about Matt.
You're gonna buy a black one?
Black on black on black.
That's kind of sick.
Put some like pumpkin stickers on it.
Just for Halloween.
Yeah,
Pumpkin stickers. Okay, let Mike finish.
These are
Let
just
Mike
like
finish.
giving like mom at pickup line.
I agree. It kind of looks like a kid's
That's
school
Matt's
water
whole
bottle.
aesthetic, dude.
Oh, they have ones that like look like Stanley's.
Let me see.
That's cute.
Okay, well,
are we
can't
screen recording this? Are the people
Yeah,
gonna
no,
see
let's not
this?
talk about
Aaron?
this. How about you continue this?
We're on
put it in
QB.
screenshot?
We're on QVC right
Who
now.
did this? Once I'm like interested in something, I like have to look
I know,
at
I
it.
know.
People were upset because this week we uploaded an episode. Today is September 14th. We uploaded an episode and we were like, have you guys seen Barbie and Oppenheimer?
Oh no!
And it's like very.
Did we actually say that?
That's like the first part of the
Yeah.
conversation.
Well, I did watch it last night because Barbie is now on
Streaming?
You watch Barbie?
television. Yeah.
We're gonna talk about it again.
No, we don't have to.
but
but
I
I
did-
did finally see it.
I do genuinely want to know what you thought about it.
I thought it was good.
Okay, I feel like we have the same opinion on
I feel like I wasn't like so many people I know. They're like, I have to go back and see it.
Conservatives.
Yeah, no, it was okay. But to be fair, I was like, there was never like any gay stuff.
Right?
No,
Any
I literally
gay
was like,
stuff?
is it just because the men are like?
No,
I
that
guess
wasn't
dancing?
it wasn't.
Hari
That's not why the
Neffman?
conservatives didn't like it. It's because it was
it's like
feminist.
for women.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons I didn't like it either. I'm
I
a
cried.
meninist.
I cried.
I
When the
didn't.
Billie
I didn't
Eilish
even
song
cry.
came on?
Owen cried too.
Oh yeah.
At what?
When the Billie Eilish song comes on
Yeah.
at the
At
end.
the end.
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
he was crying, and I was like, "This is embarrassing."
Wait.
I teared up at that part.
He was like,
I
"I just."
didn't.
He was like, "I'm just thinking
what's
about my
wrong with
mom
me?
and my sister, and like."
I hadn't heard the song before either, so it was like the first time hearing the song after 2 hours in the movie, and it's just like this other world.
I liked when
I feel like that's the first time I like heard the lyrics. Was watching the movie.
I had the chills
I
thinking
liked
about it.
when the creator came in at the end.
I didn't
Ruth,
even know.
whatever.
I
Yeah.
thought
You know,
meant
that's
Greta.
not really her.
Yeah,
I
that's
know
the
that's
lady
Danny.
from.
I thought it was
it's
really
the mom
her.
from Matilda.
She's
It's
dead.
I've realized that. Now, Ruth Adler, Jew.
Danny DeVito's
Oh,
ex-wife.
Adam Sandler really needs to make an updated song.
Adam Sandler, I know.
Ruth Adler. She's a Jew.
I'm so
The
lost.
new Hanukkah
Okay.
song.
Adam Sandler has the Hanukkah songs where he just lists a bunch of Jews.
Oh yes, I knew
Yeah.
that. Just don't
Which,
know the
like,
song.
I'm sure some people probably nowadays would find problematic. Like, oh, why are you calling out who's Jewish? Why can't you just let them be who they are?
I think we're just celebrating.
Did
his
you watch
I'm
the new
with
Adam
ya.
Sandler movie?
No, I want to.
Oh, it's so cute.
I saw the one clip where they're like talking about being Jewish.
Yeah.
And he's like, this is what we do. We don't get breaks. And she's like, I just want to go and hang out with my friends. I was like, that's me.
It was really cute.
That's me.
Anyway, so we're recording this today, September 14th. So this is coming out in less than a week. We're up to date. We're back in the studio. We were traveling. That's why we had a pre-film.
A whole month.
We appreciate you guys watching, even though some of the stuff I kind of like.
You know what? You're welcome for putting episodes out while we were gone. And I will take accountability. It was my comment, not Aaron.
I also kind of. Oh yeah, Carly.
Okay, so somebody commented, and I mean, it was just like funny, but they were just like, I'm disappointed that these are topics that's like an old episode, and like you seem lazy for just. I also hate that it's under a minute or under an hour, whatever. So I replied, and I didn't realize it was from Only Friends, which is Aaron and I's podcast account, and I was like,
everyone already hates me.
Yeah, where everyone already hates Aaron, and like
Really?
she's a bully, and she's so mean to me, and like she's gonna kill me one day. And I
You
was
should
like,
change it to Only Friend. 'Cause
Yeah.
only one singular. And so I said, I replied, I wish I just had it with me so I could just read it verbatim. And I was just like, we were all out of town. Sorry for recording episodes for you to watch. LOL ? And then I was like,
Everyone's gonna think that it
very
was
passive.
me.
And everyone's gonna think it's Aaron, but no, it was me, bitch.
Because I'm the mean one.
What?
Well, it was funny because the way Carly delivered it too, she was like, yeah, I commented saying this, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, ooh, Mike and everybody were like, sassy. And she was like, well, it was from the Only Friends account.
Which
And
I
was
didn't
like,
realize.
everyone's going to think that it was me that said that.
I honestly thought it was from Good Influences.
Which,
and I was
like,
like, could have been any of them.
By the way, like I've
All of you.
1,000% commented that before.
Yeah.
I just came up with our title and thumbnail. Addressing the drama.
Addressing the
Oh,
comments.
teeth.
Addressing the comments.
Oh, there we go.
Responding to the comments.
We haven't used that already?
No, we
I
don't
feel
talk
like we have.
drama.
I mean, if
We
you
have, because I wanted to name one of ours a couple weeks ago, and I looked and we had already named one of
Addressing
our
the
podcasts.
drama. Well, this was like, and also some people think that we had previously uploaded the episode before, which is not.
Yeah, that's
there's
what I was
no
confused
chance that
about as
happened.
well.
I think we might just be like. I think it might be the thumbnails, because sometimes the thumbnails colors are similar. People
yeah.
think they've seen it before.
We also, a lot of the times, will re-say the same things.
Yeah, we tend to retell our
We've all
stories
done that.
sometimes.
That's where I'm like, we've talked about
Podcasts.
it.
But don't you listen to podcasts that you love so much and then you're already caught up and you go back and listen to old ones?
Yeah, that's true too.
I do that.
I like the fact that we have stuff come out from viral or like trendy stuff that's like a couple weeks or a month old, because then it's like, oh yeah, remember that whole thing? Remember the Barbie Oppenheimer thing? Remember the Queen
I mean,
died?
personally, it would be nice to come out while it's happening, but
I know, but it's
Yeah.
I don't know. It's-
Forgive us.
We're going to start having to do like, guys, we got to go to the studio right now and record and get it out.
emergency episode.
Yeah.
And like, it's also, you know, it's far from us. It's not like we can just record it whenever we want.
we have to drive 3.5
just, like,
hours
don't-
each way.
We drive to Vegas and back.
We drive to Vegas. We film this.
Las Vegas. There's no tax. There's no taxes there. So
At the end of the day, we're not sorry. And this is just what is going to happen.
it's just what it is. And like, sure, we could just not post podcasts for a whole month if you want.
No,
But we're
yeah,
not gonna do that.
it's better. I would say it's probably better that we upload every week than just like only upload when we're all in town.
Yeah.
like, God forbid you have to hear us talk about Barbie 3 weeks after.
For like maybe
get
a
over
couple
it.
minutes.
Yeah.
And that's just addressing
It's the whole episode.
the very few people. The rest of you, the rest of everybody,
It's
we
great.
love them. Thank you for watching.
I even like the people who comment me. Like, I
Yeah.
don't
Oh,
even
yeah,
care. It's just
yeah.
like funny, and I
Was it
understand.
that significant of
it,
like...
was like 3 comments, but,
I think
But
I,
how
I
many
feel like I
upvotes?
saw more.
Like,
Should I
there
go
was
through
one that
some
had
of
like
them?
90 upvotes.
90?
Yeah, it was like I
Oh
just
shit,
wish
we should
they-
quit, guys.
Well, I'm going to find every single person who upvoted it and block them from our channel.
I'm gonna find your IP address, and the police are coming.
Yeah.
Here, should I go through some of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can read
Just
some
so we
of
can
these.
like chat about it if you want.
Mike, you look really good in purple. You're giving
I look
Speak
good in
Now.
purple. Thank
Yeah.
you. Matt just gave me this yesterday.
It's nice.
Oh,
I have
yes.
purple nail polish too, but
I've
Yeah,
never
I
worn this
had
color.
to say goodbye to that.
Oh, it was yours.
Yeah, it was mine.
he was
I
like,
just
it's fugly. So give it away.
no, it's a great fucking
I
sweater.
really like it.
Just be careful when you wash it.
I know you
Is it
mentioned
wool?
that it like
The
bleeds.
thing is it bled into a whole batch of my clothes, and I was like, I never want to see that again. Like, it had hurt my feelings so much what it did to some of my favorite
Shit.
pieces of clothing.
Oh
Also,
wait,
I
trauma.
lost so much of my clothes.
I was gonna say I want an update about your closet. If you want to update everybody, I feel like we haven't talked about that.
Yeah, it's just like 50% of my clothes were like sopping
because
wet,
when
sitting
we
there.
went to Joe's wedding
and,
during a hurricane.
and I came back and it was in a full-on leak all
Can you
into
just
my
wash them and
closet.
dry them and then they're good again?
Yeah, but dude, some of it, there's no coming back.
From water?
Yeah, there's no coming back.
But it's also like gross water.
It's just gross.
From like the
Like
roof.
I'm really also my closet. I'm having a lot of closet anxiety because like yes, the leak is now fixed, but if I get up to the top of it, I can like I can smell it. Like I can
mildew?
smell there's like mildew
Oh my God, what if there's like
in
mold
the
up
air.
there?
I don't know. That's what's
Well, you
grossing me
do-
out about it. So I just bought a really nice dresser. I'm gonna be very
You're like,
focused
I'm not even
Yeah.
looking
on
at
the
my closet.
dresser. And my light doesn't work because the water like destroyed the whole lighting fixture.
I guess
Oh,
yeah, if the
oh my
water's been
God.
So
like
it's always dark. I never know what to pick in my closet.
Just
Like,
like
it's
with your
just-
flashlight on your phone.
You know already when like you go to your closet, you feel like you don't have anything to wear.
Yeah.
Always.
It's like that every day where I'm just, even if I pick it up, I'm like,
First, did you ever get your luggage?
yeah, they found it. They found it.
Wow.
Wait, luggage?
I think it was when I was leaving this podcast, I called them and they had found my
Yeah, remember
luggage.
he lost. It was like up for debate whether or not it was Patricia or Matt's fault who lost the luggage.
Because I left it at the gate and then the
Oh,
police took
yes.
it and then they had to
Confiscated it.
inspect it.
I was gonna say because first you lost your luggage, so there goes half your wardrobe, and then the flood. But now you got that back.
I got that back.
No
but
more
I'm
Okay,
fine.
clothes.
I'm
no
good
more
to go.
clothes.
How much money have you ever spent on a haircut?
Over $400
Dude, it's
with
expensive
the tip.
to get girl haircuts.
That's what I.
Over $400 with the tip.
What?
That's with that's with color
Like
as well.
color.
Oh, I was saving this for the pod. Carly, your hair looks great.
Thank you.
Is this the shortest it's ever been?
Yeah.
Did
for
you
sure.
cut that yourself?
I wish, because I would have saved myself $100.
Well, no, I remember you were talking about cutting it.
I
Weren't
know.
You were posting about that.
I know. I was like, I wonder if I could do it, and then I was like, I'm not gonna do it.
Okay. No, it looks great.
I think like, yeah. I talked to Reggie about it. I was like, Reggie, maybe could just trim my bob up here and there. I just like it. I'm just so anal about it. Like I just as when it gets close to my shoulders, I'm like, it's too long, and I want to
Wow.
cut it.
yeah.
Yeah.
My
The
friend.
difference is crazy.
I know.
What?
She just was convincing me for so long to cut it.
For like years, I was like, Carly, next you got to go short. She's like, no,
Oh.
no, no,
It's like,
I love my long hair. And I'm
never.
like, do it. And then she did it, and now she's like, it has to be up to here.
I know. Well, the first time I did it, I was like, it's fine. I liked it.
Yeah.
And then I just let it grow out. And then this time I like really like
How
it.
short have you gone? I don't think you've ever gone that short.
No, her
Are
hair
you
is
kidding
curly.
me?
She couldn't.
I would look like a freak if I did that.
I think you.
My hair's
because
so
it's
curly.
But if
Oh,
it
so
were
you have to
straight, it would
weigh
look
it
great.
down?
Yeah.
Your hair is curly?
Yeah.
Are you new here?
Yeah, it is.
I guess he kind of is new.
Yeah. I also like. I feel like when I met you, like I wasn't in my
Oh,
like.
no, I could pick. It's like really curly. Like you used to like throw it back and like a thing, right?
Yeah, like a little
You would like
bun.
tie it a little bit. I have a memory of you with curly hair.
in the ribbon.
So you straighten your hair every day?
No, I'll like blow dry it, and then it just stays like this.
Oh, wow.
For
Do you-
like days. And
Do you
then,
get keratin treatments or?
no,
Oh, okay.
I've never done that. Like a Brazilian blowout or anything. Like I've never done
Ooh,
that.
that'd be fun. We did get a Korean scalp massage though. That was incredible.
A Korean.
Oh my god, it was amazing.
What's so Korean about it?
Well, I think it's just like their culture. I don't know, but it was like
Oh.
also, I keep seeing. Oh, it makes me want to massage so bad. I keep seeing TikTok.
Aren't you getting one today?
I am mainly because I saw this. I keep seeing TikTok lives of people giving scalp massages. It's like somebody over a sink with a bunch of shampoo and someone's rubbing.
And how
their
long
scalp.
are they doing the live for? Like
I don't
6
know.
hours?
I'll
The
just-
person's scalp
Their
is just
neck.
chafed from.
I don't know.
Getting a scalp massage.
Thank you
fucking
for the
rules.
I
rose.
mean, it's insane. It's like that's all I want in my life.
Yeah.
Where are you,
24/7.
wait, so where are you getting one?
It's called the Now.
It's just a scalp massage?
No,
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 I'm
no.
getting
She's
a full
getting a real
massage.
massage.
Are they doing a scalp too?
I could, but I'm not getting one.
a scalp and a happy
I don't like
ending.
a scalp massage because then my hair gets super greasy, and I just washed it.
I get a little anxious during them because I'm like, this person is just looking at my face the whole time.
About what?
Like
massages?
when they're like, no, when you're getting like your hair washed and they're
Oh,
giving you a
oh,
massage that you're just like.
Do you close your eyes?
And this I close
Yeah.
my eyes, but this person's just like looking at me, and I'm just like,
the direct eye contact.
yeah, I don't know. It's just knowing that, like, imagine someone's up close to your face, kind of,
Yeah.
but you have your eyes closed. It
Are you talking
feels
about
weird.
April, the hairdresser?
Well, anytime I go get like a haircut, I'll get a
There's
little
only one
wash.
hairdresser that's ever given me a scalp massage. It was April, and I was like, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me.
Wow.
I've never gotten one before. It was great.
Okay, wait. I do want to circle back
I
to
do
you
too.
bringing up the cost of our haircut.
Oh, because so I'm like new to the West Hollywood area. I'm just still trying to find
Oh,
like a
yeah.
consistent, good like barber,
Chazzy.
hairdresser. Well, like I asked my buddy. I have a buddy of mine who's kind of like a rich kid born in like Beverly Hills or whatever, but he always has like the best haircuts. I don't know if he's just like always just good looking and just
Sure.
any haircut looks good on him. And I texted him like, where do you get your haircut around here? He's like, oh, Chris McMillan, it's the best. I look it up. Chris McMillan is like the guy who does Jennifer Aniston's haircuts.
Oh my God.
And it was like $400, and I was like,
For a men's cut?
for a men's cut, like or maybe
Good
like
God.
$250 to $400.
That's a lot.
Crazy.
You should be paying a therapist that much.
You should do it for like content.
Right?
You should do it for content and be like, I got a $400 haircut.
And it
Here's
just
how
looks
it went.
normal.
And then you can write it off.
And then you don't have to pay for it. Yeah.
Well, that's not how that works.
I just go
No,
by my
girl
heart,
math.
waiting for
Girl
one
math.
compliment
Yeah,
for
just girl
someone.
math.
It's free.
By the way, girl math, I completely align with.
Yeah.
And when I saw that, I was like, I am so.
What did you see?
It's just like this girl is like, okay, so if I buy a flight 6 months in advance and then I get on my plane,
It's free.
now the rest of my trip is just free because
Yeah.
I can pay money on my trip because I've already paid for the flight and I don't feel it.
Girl
If I
math.
like get an Amazon package in the mail or I get like a shirt and I spend $60 on it and then I like don't wear it and then I go and return it a week later, I have now made $60.
Yeah.
I currently have like $500 credit to a website because I returned something, but it was like
Damn.
only returnable for credit to the store. So it's just been sitting in my account. I'm like, I can't believe I just have $500 in credit.
What are you gonna get
Free
us?
money.
Yeah, no,
But
it's
like,
free.
you actually spent it.
So what are you gonna buy? What are you gonna buy us all?
I
Aaron?
don't know. Maybe like a dress for Matt's wedding.
Oh,
Yeah.
Are you
better
going
buy
to
it
that?
soon.
Oh, well, I have time.
Have you bought your flight yet, Aaron?
Oh, I did.
Oh, you did, finally.
Well,
This portion of Good Influences is sponsored by Spokio. Society practically shifted to dating apps overnight, and we just accepted it as the new way of meeting people without any extra layers of protection. Who are you about to meet on a date? Is that number that you're texting actually the person that you met online? Verifying and vetting your dates has never been easier. Spokio is a people search website that lets you search with what little information you do know about someone, like their name or phone number, and Spokio will pull a report with all the available records that they have, giving you the missing pieces to the puzzle, like someone's age, phone number, social profiles, court records, and more. You never know who's out there on the apps these days or what their intentions might be. So let Spokio vet your love interests for you and gain peace of mind. Visit spokio.com/dating today. That's spokeo.com/dating, DATING. Report rates may apply, available information may vary. And now back to the episode.
TJ got an offer to do a festival that time, and so he was like, I might not be able to come now because it's like a really like incredible opportunity. And I was like, no worries, like just figure it out. And it kind of just kept going back and forth for like a month. And so I was like, okay, well, I don't want to buy my flight and then like have to be on different flights if he winds up coming. And so then last week it fell through and we finally got the flights.
All right.
Had to just like take out a little bit of a loan. It was fine.
I wonder if this wedding has boosted up the flight prices.
Yeah, they
because of
have.
how many people are
There's
going.
so many people
They
going. They're
have.
like, well,
There's no,
man,
it
yeah.
costs more to go to this wedding than to Europe.
What?
To fly
Yeah.
from LA
Dude,
to the destination.
don't go straight to the destination. Go to a surrounding city, rent a car, and
That's what a lot
drive.
of
It's
people
not
are
that.
doing.
It's not that far. I've done it before.
No,
Make a trip out
I
of
mean,
it.
I'm going to Alabama. But
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
I'm gonna,
People know where it is.
People know. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
They
okay,
know
okay.
where. They know.
We're
where
going
it is.
Alabama, baby!
Let's go.
The
Yeah.
South.
It was crazy. I've just in terms of flight prices, I'm not flying first class. I'm flying like basic ass economy. But like on Delta, it shows you like basic economy, comfort plus, like all in one thing. And the flight that I took to fly first class was $3,300
to
for
fly
first
first class.
Yeah,
for a
to Alabama.
But it's not direct.
No.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's what I
Isn't
would
that
expect
cra-
for
I was like,
like
who the
Japan.
fuck? I know,
or
I know.
something. God.
I'm
Wait,
not
so-
doing that though.
Can I say a little bougie thing I did?
Yeah. Oh, please.
Okay, so when I was
Can't wait to
in
hear what you think is bougie.
when I was in Europe for my trip,
Yes.
I had booked my one-way flight home from Tel Aviv to Los Angeles, a 15-hour flight. Because I didn't, normally I fly back with my family. I do the layover in New York and then fly back, but like it was whatever.
Wow.
So I was booking just the one way, and the one way was like, I think it was like $800 for regular economy or $1,500 for premium economy. So just like a little bit further up in the plane, a little bit more leg room, but still like a regular seat. $1,500 for a one-way ticket is like so expensive, but I used credit card points, which has made it, not really cost anything. And I was just dreading it because I'm just like 15 hours in a seat like this.
Yeah.
Like, sure, I'll maybe
God.
recline or like I have that thing. And then I'm at the beach on my last day and I get an email from the airline and they're like, if you want to bid, there are first class seats available to bid. And I was like,
What does that even mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like an auction? Like,
Yeah.
hey, better. 55, 40.
so I never heard of this also.
No.
Yeah. And so I open up the app and I'm expecting it's going to be like, usually a first class ticket is like $5,000 to $10,000
Yeah.
each way.
What airline was this, by the
El
way?
Al, it's the Israeli airline.
Okay.
And so I go in and I'm like, there's no way this is not gonna, like, I'm just gonna see what the price. It says minimum bid $500, and I was like, 500? I mean, I'm already in for free on 1,500. If to pay $500 for a lay flat seat,
Yeah.
I did it. So I put in the
So
500.
worth it.
It was all in Hebrew, so like I like had my dad read it and like make sure this is what I'm bidding on. And so I put it in, and then like 3 hours later, I get an email, and it's like, "Sorry, you've been outbid." And I was like,
Oh.
"Obviously, yeah, you know, it's okay. Do you want to try another bid?" And I was like, "All right, sure.
What is this?
Let me see." And it said the new minimum bid is like 1,300, and I was like, "Fuck it." So I plugged in 1,300, and then immediately after I did it, it said, "Sorry, you've been outbid already." And I was like, "Okay,
Oh
there's
my-
clearly it's always just like super
there's-
fucking rich people that are used to
Yeah.
paying $5,000." So I was like, "Whatever." I accepted my fate. I go with my family to the airport. They're flying to New York. I'm flying, to LA. And then I get an email at the airport, like 2 hours before my flight. And it says, "Congratulations, your bid was accepted." And I was like, "Oh no, I just spent $1,300 on a ticket. I didn't want to do this. That was a mistake." And then I open it up and it said $500. We accepted your bid. And so I'm just like, there's no way.
happened?
I don't know. And my dad was like, "Go to the counter and like make sure this is legit.
Oh
like,
my God.
you should figure this out right now." So I went to the counter and I was like, "Hey, I think I like won something."
Chick rings a bell. Spin the wheel.
And she like types in prints out my boarding pass, seat 2E. And I was like, "Let's
Hell
fucking go."
yeah.
And she goes, "If you want to go to the lounge, there's like the first class
Dang.
lounge."
So you only just had to pay
$500.
$500. Your whole $800 thing that you were paying for.
No, the $1,500 seat that I bought, it was on top of this. Like I already paid that, but I paid with the points.
Okay.
So I'm already in for the 1,500. So like the total cost, if you would have paid, was $2,000 for a one-way flight, which is psychotically
Crazy,
expensive.
yeah.
But when I paid with points, like credit card points, it that feels a little bit like free. So for $500, so I go to the lounge. It's like I'm fucking eating all
Wow.
the food, plugging in all of my like little gizmos and gadgets to charge up. And then I got on the flight, and it was like a lay flat seat. I slept for 10 hours.
Oh, that's the best.
Did you
the
like
15
take any drugs or
Oh yes, I did. I took all of them.
Would you take like
Nice.
a NyQuil or something?
Xannies?
Or like a Xanax or
I
something?
took magnesium. I took melatonin, and then
This is like all like healthy
The drugs. You're like,
Magnesium glycinate, right?
Oh yeah,
whatever the one is, and
I
then
know, I was expecting like
See you too.
Mara.
I was thinking like a downer.
No,
like
me
a-
too. I'm like some Xannies.
and then a Klonopin, like a little
Oh,
a little
okay.
stickle of Klonopin,
Nice.
and I slept
My
for
drug of choice.
Wow.
For sure.
10 hours. It
Did
was,
you watch anything on the last
I,
five?
I put on Mr. Bean Goes on Vacation.
Oh, I love those movies.
I like to watch a movie that I would never be like at home. "Hey, you know what I'm gonna watch tonight, Adam? Do you want to watch Mr. Bean Goes on Vacation?" Like, I'm never gonna watch that.
Is that the one with Will Dafoe?
Yes.
Oh,
God, how do
and
you
he's
know
that
everything?
ridiculous director?
Yes.
I've never seen it.
Dude, it's so, Mr. Bean is. I was pissing my pants laughing on this flight. Everyone around me was like, because I was like, "Ah!"
What did you get to eat?
Oh, they had a great meal. That's the best part about flying up front
I
is
know,
the
it's
meals
like-
are. It's like makes me feel bad for the people that are back there
I
because
know.
you
You can
could do
smell it.
this. You could do this for everybody.
Yeah.
This was
Yeah.
like a gourmet meal. It was so like well portioned.
Do they?
Don't on long flights, so don't they feed people?
They do, but it's like you're still like,
Like bread,
unwrapping like a
yeah.
little piece of plastic, and it's like a thing.
Yeah.
Usually it's really never that good.
It's not that
Yeah.
good. But
Like,
this
Like people
was,
who get like that excited, like, "Oh my god, the first class food was amazing." You're like, it's still airplane food.
Yeah.
Like it's like, yes, it's nice that you're getting a meal.
Yeah.
That's nice. Blessed to have a meal and it's hot, but it's not.
no, it's
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. It's
I
not even
did-
that good that they could. Why don't they just do that for everybody on the plane?
Of
It's just like,
course.
come on, how does the CEO
'Cause they're
really need another
classics.
fucking
Right?
yacht?
It just heated up.
Yeah.
I will say one time I flew it was literally cheaper to me fly Delta One than, or I think it was like $200 difference in main cabin in Delta One. So I was
Sometimes
like,
you just
okay,
get- yeah.
like I will be flying Delta One then. And it was John and Vinny's.
Oh,
The meal
yeah.
was John and Vinny's.
So
I
they go
literally
and like
was
they pick it up at John and Vinny's and
I know,
bring
like,
it to
how
the
I
much-
have
airport.
no idea, but I was like, this is sick.
That's nice.
When you get a
easy.
lay down seat, you're like, how will I ever fly normal again?
Yeah.
It's
Carly and I's
the-
first time was like during a brand thing.
I'll
and I
only
was
go-
like,
It feels like you're in your bedroom. You
Oh
can just
my
like lay all the way
God,
down to the
yes.
TV. I mean, I popped NyQuil. I slept for like 8 hours. Like,
But I'll never
it's the
spend.
best.
I will only buy first class if I'm getting a huge like savings where I'm using my points, or I'm getting like
to just
someone's
go
pay-
like, oh yeah, it's $5,000, just do it. No, that's insane.
Yeah.
That's
It's always got to be like a little bit of a
crazy.
hack.
Yeah, you gotta hack your way in the first class.
I don't ever fly first class. I feel like if I fly to a different country, I would want a lay down seat. 'Cause I don't want to sit there. Like it's so hard to sit for so long.
I sleep better on a plane knowing I'm saving money, like instead of being in first class and losing money.
like,
It's like remember like when you're like wanted to be line leader as a kid.
Yeah.
You're like, we're all going to the same place. It doesn't matter if you're in the front. I'm kind of like that on
I
the
just
plane.
it's so painful. I don't know how you do it. You're so tall.
I got one of those inflatable
Oh,
pillows.
you did? But you can
It's
also
Where you
the
put your
best.
face into.
Is it embarrassing though?
A little bit,
Pump
but
it
then I
up.
just started. But then the embarrassment turns into like everyone's has a bunch of envy towards you because you're like,
I'm just
You
envious
wish
because
you-
you can sleep.
you wish you had this.
It's
Yeah.
truly a life-changing thing. It's the
It
best.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
I can vouch for that. Wait, how much have you ever spent on a haircut, Erin?
A haircut.
I guess like, yeah.
Well, to cut my hair and cut it, it's called a dusting. So like she's not even cutting like an inch off of my hair.
A dusting?
Yeah, so it's just like you're
That's kind of
getting
a
like all the like
gross word
split
for
ends. You
that.
just like go and then I get it blown out, and that's $250
To get it blown out.
into dusting. So not even like a real haircut.
Dude, it's a racket. We should open up a women's hair salon.
Oh god.
Clean
Yeah.
up.
So, God,
would
I
you
know. Can
call
you
it?
imagine just
Mike
like,
and Matt snip shop. I don't know.
Snip snip. You get a vasectomy and a haircut. Snip snip. Something for everyone.
I was watching the new Real Housewives, and one of the housewives, her husband.
Do you like reality TV?
just a little
Really?
bit?
When you posted that thing of like
The
Oh,
week
the
schedule.
the TV guide of, I'm just like, God, Erin must be loving her life right now.
I
Just,
guide?
it's just like
am.
flopping on the cat. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah,
all the
it
list of
basically
shows.
like was.
I know, I just
but I
haven't
was
heard
like
that
just
in so
for
long.
one network also.
Just Bravo.
Oh my god.
do you ever just like
I
hate
don't-
the sound of reality TV in your home? Does that bring you like peace
No,
and
it's like
calm?
comforting.
Yeah.
Just hearing people
old
argue
women yelling,
and
it's like
cuckoo.
I could fall
Yeah.
asleep
I
to
can't
it.
believe you would do that to
Yes.
me.
Oh, turn that off. Okay,
Ugh,
but back to what
boring.
we
No,
were
it's
talking.
like white noise. It's
So
nice.
her husband owns like a chain of hair salons in Utah, and it's called Lunatic Fringe.
Lunatic.
Creative.
Wait, who?
She's a new one, Angie. She was like a friend of last
yeah,
year,
yeah.
but now she's kind of like full time, so they're telling more of
The
her
one that
story.
worked for Jen Shaw?
Yeah, but
Okay.
TJ grew up in Utah, and so when she was like, he owns a salon, Lunatic Fringe. I was like, that name? Oh my god, Lunatic Fringe, and he was like, Lunatic Fringe, like that's where we all got our hair cut.
Stop.
Yes.
Lunatic
It
fringe.
sounds like a place where you go play putt putt.
Lunatic Fringe.
Yeah, I was like, why is that the name? He's like, no, these places are like iconic. Like everyone got their hair cut at this salon.
Yeah, it sounds like a laser tag place
Yeah.
or something. That's
you-
so fun. You should
what-
go there next time you go to Utah.
I know.
Get your haircut there. See how
I
much it
know.
is.
So much to do. I'll get
Is it-
Botox there.
Get Botox.
Botox.
Yeah, by
I'm like,
Heather.
without me?
Heather, Beauty Laser
Oh,
Lab.
yes.
Yeah, one of them owns like a I don't know what you call it.
Esthetician
Yeah.
place.
Is Botox like the same price across the country,
No.
or do some
No.
states have like cheaper
It also
Botox?
depends on the injector.
Yeah.
Like if they're
Oh.
like a well-known like person, they will charge more. Like people at the place we get it done, like I think he's like $17 a unit or something.
Yeah.
It's expensive. He also
And
invented.
you do like 30 units.
30 units?
At one time.
Mhm.
Let's get some Mike.
come with
will
us
never.
if we ever get it again.
Yeah,
Will
but then
never.
like other people will be like $13 a unit or something. So it's like dependent on a lot of different things. But I
Oh,
feel like
boy.
across the country, like it's probably relatively the same.
There's not like a Botox shortage or anything.
No.
Yeah.
There's also like different forms of Botox.
Yeah.
Do you guys know what the word lunatic, why that word means crazy person?
Something to do with the moon.
I was just gonna say that.
Lunar.
Like wolves,
Okay, now
like
we're
turning
going
into a werewolf.
Get-
Yeah,
colder.
good.
Turning into a
Good.
werewolf.
I like that.
No, wait. I think
We're getting colder. We're getting, we're getting colder. Carly was hot.
Like the
warm.
witches,
Nope.
no,
getting
like,
colder.
like it's a full moon.
It's a
and
full
you're acting
moon. The
crazy.
tide
and you become a
Earth.
werewolf.
And the ticks come out
Why?
and give you Lyme disease.
No.
Menstruation.
Oh
No, but
Excuse me.
I learned
me. I'm like, that was
recent-
pretty good.
no
Sometimes they
sexist.
think-
Matt King.
Women
Women
on their
are-
periods, lunatic.
Okay,
think-
wait, lunatic,
Like
Lunar.
lunar.
But
moon.
what does the moon have to do with acting crazy?
like the tides,
Getting warmer.
the tide, low
Energy?
tide.
What does the moon
High
do?
tide.
The moon creates the ebb and flow of the tides.
Our emotions.
I don't know, man. I think it's werewolves.
I think is it crystals?
A full moon.
Basically, the theory was that because you know how the moon is responsible for the tides and the water and the liquid in the ocean,
Yeah.
that people thought that when it was a full moon, it was also affecting like the liquid and the brain juices in your brain, and it was making your brain swirl around.
Is
and
it like
so
astrology people think?
I think it's like
like
from like the
retrograde.
1500s.
Yeah.
It's just it's. I mean, it's
DSM 1.
it's not true at all. But it was the idea that like, and this might even be a myth that this is even the thing, but it was just like when the full moon is out, it's like the waves of your brain and like the liquid in your brain is also getting sloshed around, and that's what makes people crazy.
Or when there's a full moon, you turn into
And
a
it turned into a
beast.
werewolf is probably what it actually is. Yeah,
Lunatic.
lunar tick.
Lunar. How much
Yeah.
have you paid for a haircut?
Oh God,
You'll just go.
Yeah, what's the most, like 80?
Yeah, what are they charging at Supercuts these days?
Supercuts is very reasonable, but it's really hit or miss there. Well, that's
There's
the problem.
A supercut of
They're never
us.
that excited to talk to you at Supercuts, and I know it's Supercuts.
I don't want to talk to them.
I know.
That's my nightmare when so how long you been in LA? What do you do? What's oh, my son's going to the baseball. I'm
you
just
just
like
have to like reintroduce yourself every time. That sucks.
I used to do that. I loved a supercut moment.
I'm very not into like speaking when I'm getting a haircut because I also feel like my jaw's moving and then it's gonna get all crooked and stuff and I'm
you
like
feel so silly in that.
like I just
Yeah, like-
just
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. It's great.
I just
Well,
like having my person. I've always just like had a person.
Jason recommended someone. The first time I wanted to like shave my head last year when I was like Adam shaved his head, I was like, all right, I'm gonna do this too.
Mm-hmm.
And I went. Jason told me about this place, and I went, and I was like, and I had a really good haircut from like this girl that we know who comes to the house like 3 weeks before.
Oh, she did Nolan's hair too.
Yes, Claire. She does Danny's hair. Great. And she had cut my hair like, I don't know, 3-4 weeks before and like a regular haircut, but not whatever. And I go to this place that Jason recommended, and the guy's like, you sure you want to cut your hair? And I was like,
Don't
yes.
say that.
I was like, yes,
Yeah, like,
I'm
what do you
here.
mean, sir?
And he goes, no, this is like a pretty good haircut. Like, what do you want to do here? And I was like, I just want to shave it off. Like, just give me a buzz cut. And he's like, I guess. Okay. But this is like a really good haircut. Let me see what I can do. Guy did not pull out the buzzer one time. He was like snip, 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 snipping
wow.
and like tried to give me a buzz cut by like cutting my hair. It looked terrible. It was $75. And then I paid like a whatever,
Like a
15%, 20% tip. So it was like $90 or something. I think it was like ended up being $90. And I got home and I like looked in the mirror and I was like, this is not a buzz cut. This fucking sucks. I'm so upset. I never get good haircuts. And God bless Adam. He goes, oh, you got your hair cut. And I was like, yeah, what do you think? He goes, looks good. I was like, no, it doesn't. We called Claire. She came over and was like, and buzz it, and it looked way fucking better. So the most I ever paid was like $90.
Wow.
And it was for the worst
Not
haircut of
too
my
bad.
life.
This episode is sponsored by Factor. If you guys know me at all, I'm not someone who likes to cook, okay? I don't like the time it takes. I don't have the patience for it. I just like to eat. And that's why I like Factor meals, because they are America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit that can help you fuel up fast with chef-prepared, dietitian-approved, ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door. You'll save time, eat well, and stay on track with your healthy lifestyle. I'm telling you, these meals are so good. They sent us a box to do this ad read so we can like have personal experience, and went through them in probably 5 days with my boyfriend and I combined. Like, obsessed. They have so many different kinds of meals you can choose from. You could level up with gourmet plus options, prepared to perfection by chefs and ready to eat in record time. Treat yourself to upscale meals with premium ingredients like broccolini, leeks, truffle butter, and asparagus. Or if you're looking for calorie conscious options ahead of the busy season, try the delicious dietitian approved calorie smart meals with around or less than 550 calories per serving. With Factor, you can rest assured that you're making a sustainable choice. This August, get Factor and enjoy eating well without the hassle. Simply choose your meals and enjoy fresh, flavor-packed meals delivered to your door. Ready in just 2 minutes. That's right, 2 minutes. That's what gets me. It's quick, it's easy, it's already there. No prep, no mess. So there you go. Head to factormeals.com/good50 and use code good50 to get 50% off. That's code good50 at factormeals.com/good50 to get 50% off.
Carly's blindfolded.
Yeah.
You cut Carly's hair blindfolded?
Yeah, we did a video.
Like an actual haircut.
Reggie was there and telling her what to do, but Reggie was blindfolded
Oh, and telling Aaron
and
what
telling
to do.
Aaron what to do.
But then I also cut your hair a different time. And it was really good.
Yeah, you've cut my hair twice and it was like pretty good.
Yeah.
That wasn't that a date
Maybe you could trim my
Sally
bob.
Darwin on?
I would
What?
trust you.
Sorry. Sally Dar was telling us about a date that she went on to a guy's house where like the date was they do a cooking
hair?
thing where one of them is blindfolded.
Oh, I've seen those before.
Oh,
That's a little.
absolutely a first date.
I don't know
I'm
if it
like,
was a
he's
first.
gonna
something
stab
that
me
like
with a
Patricia
knife.
and I would do. Like,
I don't know if it might have been like a second date or a third date, but
Did you? I don't know if it was a TikTok or on Twitter, but I saw like some guy. Him and a girl were talking on a dating app, and he was like, "How about for our first date, we go to a therapy session to see how long it'll take the therapist to realize that we're not actually a couple."
That's kind of fun.
That's fun.
that's pretty fun.
And he like sent the like, she was like, "Sure," and then sent the screenshot of it like being paid for, and he's like, "Okay, see you on this day."
Was this a first date?
Wow.
That's kind of
Okay.
nuts, though.
Yeah, that is like.
I can't decide.
Like,
know,
but
that's
imagine if they were
crazy.
two like actors, like that could be like improv people, like that
Yes.
could be like funny.
Okay, yes.
But okay, here's
But,
my
like
problem.
a little.
They're gonna sit down right at this therapy office,
Yeah.
and she's gonna be like, "So how did you guys meet?" And they're gonna be like, "Today." Like,
No,
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 no, they have to
they
lie.
make it up.
They
oh, they're
make it up.
making it up.
Yeah,
fully.
they're gonna
To
be like,
see
"Oh,
how
got
long
it."
they can get away with. But then after the first date, they don't know what is true about each other either.
Well, then I'm sure.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll be that
They're not
serious.
gonna go back. They're not gonna go back.
No,
They keep
no,
going
no,
back.
no,
Like
no,
they
no.
just
Let's go
like
keep
say
paying-
that they're like laughing the whole time, and the therapist is like, "One," they're like, "Gotcha."
Yeah, that'd be
No.
a good movie.
No, they go to
That'd be a
That
really
would be
great
a good
movie.
Yeah.
Oh damn! We
Okay.
gotta write that now.
No one
Start
steal the idea.
paying the writers.
Listen,
Yeah,
okay,
you can write
ready?
it.
Me and Carly, we don't know each other. We go to this therapy session. Therapist goes, "So how'd you guys meet?" "Oh, we were at the carnival 2 years ago," and she plays along with it. And then they go, "Well, how many siblings do you have?" And Carly says, "I have 3 siblings." And then they say something like, "Where are you from?" And we're all just lying to this therapist.
Yes.
Yeah.
"What's your favorite place you've ever been?" "We went to Hawaii. It was great."
This is a terrible therapist, but go on.
Yeah. What's your
What's the
favorite
place
color?
you've ever been to?
Like,
But
that's
then-
why you're there for therapy. Like, the thing is, the therapist is probably gonna be like, "Okay, so what brings you here? Like,
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
your
yeah.
issue?" And then so it's like
Well,
even
he-
deeper. Yeah.
But then after that first date,
Yeah,
me
but
and
it's
Carly
not-
leave the therapy session, and you and the person that you date don't know anything about each other
Yeah, but
because you
then
just
it's
lied.
funny.
That's
And now it's
fun.
like we just
well,
wasted
then,
a whole
let's go
hour.
get dinner and really get to know each other.
I'm sure, like, after the date, they're like, "Ha, like, let's go get drinks." And
Yeah.
like,
Especially if they like end up getting married or something. That's such a good
yeah.
memory and story.
It
Like,
just
our
feels like a
first
waste
date.
of time.
I mean, it's a waste of time for the therapist for sure.
Yeah.
But he
think
got his
it's-
money.
But they're getting paid.
Dude,
yeah.
if I casted that, oh my gosh, I would get like Delaney Rowe to be like the girl. She would be amazing in it. And Zach Gordon.
Oh wait, I have a random interesting thing.
I'm just like casting it in my
Who's
head.
Zach Gordon?
Oh, you gotta get on this. Zach
Kyle Gordon?
Oh, Kyle Gordon. Is it not Zach Gordon? Who's Zach Gordon?
I don't know.
Jeff Gordon? I don't know.
Jeff Goldblum.
Kyle Gordon. My
Kyle
bad.
Gordon.
Why am I fucking that up? My bad.
John
Well, now
Elway.
he's never gonna be in your movie.
I just gotta write it. Let's do it. Okay.
Especially.
Someone had something?
I'll be the therapist.
Oh.
What's your favorite color? It's black.
Oh, I watched Scream for the first time. Like I'd never seen the original Scream.
Oh wow.
With Drew Barrymore.
Yeah,
Well,
but she's only in it for like
Scab.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
Scab.
Scab.
Sorry guys.
Scab.
I know. I think it's grandfathered in. It's really old. I don't know. I watched it for the first time, and I was telling my Pilates. One of my Pilates instructors is like very into like
The one who-
The
creepy-
same one who shit
one
her
who farted?
pants.
the same one who farted, yes. And she was like,
poor
"You saw it for the
woman.
first time?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Oh, the main girl goes to the studio." And I was like, "What?" I just thought that was interesting.
Naomi. what's-
Campbell.
No, it's not Naomi.
Naomi Campbell.
It's
No,
not
no,
Naomi
no.
Watts. It's not Naomi Campbell. It's Naomi.
It's something like
the girl
that.
from Wild Things.
Wild thing.
Scream though.
How do we
Yes,
get
I
that
do
scary?
like Scream. It's a little kind of like funny and campy at
Yeah,
times.
that's what I
but
liked about it.
The killer though, like Scream is like the least scariest
Yeah.
killer. Like if there was a
100%.
man running around in a fucking dress cloak stabbing people, I'd be like, bitch, like
The way
where's
you're
the
running,
where's
you're
the
so
jeans?
scared.
He's like out there
Also,
in this like.
The Scream outfit is glittery.
Is
Did
it?
you notice that? It's like
Chic.
glittery. I'm like, that looks like a Taylor Swift like
Is that the
performance
call is
outfit.
coming from inside the house? Is that what that's from?
Well, that's no, that's like when a stranger calls.
oh.
But yes, usually sometimes Scream can call and he can be in the house.
Those movies are so scary.
Which one? The Scream ones?
Like that whole like
Or
time. Like, I still know what you did last summer.
oh, that one is really good.
Really?
So
I know what you
scary.
did last summer. I think it's like the perfect
And then they had
like
I still know what you did last summer. And it's like, okay.
And then it's like, I'm gonna know what you did
but
next
it's
time.
like Jennifer Love Hewitt, Sarah
Yeah.
Michelle Gellar, Ryan Felipe.
The cast.
Oh man.
I mean, those movies were so good,
yes.
but so scary.
Friday the 13th ones though, they
Is that
kind of all
the
suck. That's
Michael
Jason.
Myers?
Yeah, no. Halloween is Michael Myers.
Oh, Friday the
Oh,
13th.
I want to see that one too. I've never seen Halloween.
I watched the
Watch
original for the
Halloween's
first
the best.
time ever last year, and I was like, it's
Jodie Foster or something?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee
Jamie Lee
Curtis.
Curtis. It wasn't like I wasn't scared watching it, but then like afterwards, I was like,
like someone breaking in scared.
It's a little
Yeah.
low budget, like the
But it's,
first
like, kind of
one. It feels
funny.
very kind of like indie film. Like you're like, oh, this could be better, and then they
Yeah.
do get better, but they're bad, but they're good.
yeah.
because it's also like he's just taking like he walks so slow.
Yeah.
So like you have time to be like, okay, well he's obviously gonna go try to kill her. It's not just like, "Whoa."
yeah.
What about the guy with the fingers who's
Fred.
in your dreams?
That one actually is like that scares me the most. When I was a
Nightmare
kid,
on Elm
when I was a
Street.
kid, I demanded my bedroom door always be open, but my imagination would get the worst of me, and I would look down the hallway and I
yeah.
would just see
Oh,
this wall,
no.
and I would just play the image in my mind over and over of a hand with those blades just coming right over. But I had to see it.
Is Final
Yeah.
Destination scary? Or is that
Oh,
more
I
just
just
like
watched the
thriller?
first one of
them.
that too.
That's just unfortunate.
The first one
But
is
it's also like creepy.
Yeah, it's bad. Did you know there's 15 of them?
There's
No, there's not.
Yes, there's 15. I'm like, how the hell do these plots keep like what's the
Are
plot
they
of the
running
15th
out of
one?
deaths? Like how it weighs people to
know.
die?
Also what's his name? Penn
Badgley.
Badgley is in I think the 15th one.
There's not
something?
15.
There are.
You're telling
Just,
me there's
like,
more Final
stop.
Destinations than Fast and Furious is?
Aren't
I
there-
believe so. Look it up.
I bet there's 5 Final
There's
Destinations.
15.
There was the there's
I
Final
saw
Destination
Final
1,
Destination
2.
15.
Maybe
So-
they just skipped a bunch.
Maybe.
it was 2015.
Maybe it was like the iPhone where they skipped like the iPhone.
They never skipped an iPhone.
Yeah, they did. They skipped
You
the
would know.
9. There is no iPhone 9.
Really?
There was iPhone 8 and there was iPhone X, right? Am I wrong?
Wouldn't X be 10?
yeah.
They
It is
skipped
10.
a number.
think-
You might be right. I know they also skipped. They went from the first iPhone, and then the second one was the 3G. So the
Oh.
second iPhone was the 3G. So we're probably that fucking new iPhone is so boring.
Mhm.
Did you guys watch? You guys didn't watch the Apple keynote?
No, not a loser.
Carly.
What?
There's 5. There's 5 Final
There's
Destinations.
15.
There's 5 films, 2 comic books, and 9 novels.
Okay, I saw Final Destination 15. Yes.
They skipped 10 of them.
I'm telling you, because I also was like,
15,
what?
Carly, that like
Oh, Matt and I did something fun.
Wait, I want them to finish their fight.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just can't believe you.
Final Destination 15. 2000.
It's a webcomic.
I think you got Roman numerals wrong, and it was just
I don't
like
get Roman
it was
numerals wrong.
Final
I know my Roman
Destination
numerals.
6, and you were like, that means 15.
Do you know how to read Roman numerals, Carly?
Yeah.
What is I and then a V?
4.
Oh,
Matt, what is XXII?
22.
I did not want to be included in this.
Matt,
Yeah,
what
good.
is
Final
what is
Destination
1X?
15.
Well,
Just an X?
No, 1X.
Oh.
IX.
do you know
Is it
I never
9?
know what
Yes.
Super Bowl it is? Because I'm like,
No, I
Just
only,
write
I only know the
48.
X's and the ones.
I don't know the M's and the L's and the...
Final Destination 15 is a supernatural horror movie starring Penn Badgley, Amber Heard, Kristen
okay, but
Stewart.
is there 14?
Yeah, what's...
Well, I'm hold on. A plot. After the previous events, Mike has a premonition that the high school will collapse. He saves his friends and his girlfriend. Now death has come back for them. Well, how do I find like IMDb?
Yeah, it should. This is real investigative journalism,
Yeah,
you
I'm
guys.
like I'm
I probably have
confused.
seen like maybe the first one.
Yeah,
I
I think
don't
that's a
watch-
fake movie you're looking up, Carly.
It's like maybe
Oh,
like
she
a
is on,
Netflix.
she's on fakemovies.com.
Oh,
She's on like Wattpad or something.
fanfic.
Yeah, she's like, see, it's a real movie.
No, but Penn Badgley is in the 15th one. Look, 3.
Maybe it's like a Netflix, like one-off,
maybe.
like something like that.
Maybe I'm wrong. Sorry, guys. But I did see 15, so I assumed there were 1 through 15.
There's a whole subreddit called Ate the Onion. For those who don't know, there's a website called theonion.com, which is a very,
yeah.
very famous parody website and used to be a magazine. I think probably still is.
That your parents probably post on Facebook thinking it's real.
There's a subreddit called Ate the Onion where it's like people who get upset about things that they read in the Onion. They're like, see, America's going to shit because this is this is what the Biden administration is. And it's just like, it's so funny because it's headlines that are like, you know, whatever, the people who have taken the vaccine now qualify for free college tuition and will be given $1,000 from the government. And if you didn't get the vaccine, you're going to be put in jail. Something crazy like that. And it's like on the Onion. And then people think it's real. And I don't know if
did you ever? What was the first article that you were ever duped by the Onion? Because I know mine when I was
what
like,
was it?
I was
I'm
in
not dumb
6th
enough.
grade, and there was
Sixth grade. Wow.
I was in 6th
I
grade,
didn't
and there
realize
was
it'd been around
It's
for
been
that
around for a
long.
long time.
long time.
Yeah.
There was a video about a ninja parade that was happening in like somewhere in Ohio, and you show up and you don't see the ninjas, and then at the end, everyone looks in their pockets and they're all full of candy. That means the ninjas went around and gave you candy, and I thought, and it looked so real. This video, they're interviewing people on the streets. We couldn't see a ninja, but we looked in our pockets, full of candy, and they're like, the last time a ninja was spotted was in 1996, and there's like a picture of someone jumping over like a building, and it's like really blurry, and I was like, what?
Things we believed when we were kids.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
It started in 1988.
Yeah, the Onion's been around for a while.
I thought it was like post 2000s.
No, it's like a
that was one of
That's
their most famous.
crazy.
It
It was like, it's a real newspaper.
Yes, it was one of their most famous things was when George Bush got elected as president. The headline was, "Our long national nightmare of prosperity is finally over." Meaning like we elected George Bush, we're fucked. And that was like
Wow.
their big...
Or do we like George Bush or not?
Do not make fun of George Bush like that. That's not funny.
George Bush was a fucking war criminal.
Stop.
He started... Okay.
Mr. Bush.
We're not going there.
All I know is wasn't he president when I was born?
When were you born?
1991.
Oh, you're talking about his father, H.W.
No, I'm not that old.
What year were you born?
91.
Yeah, George Bush was president when you were born, and then Bill Clinton won in 92.
Did you guys have an election in your elementary
makes sense,
school
'cause she
when
doesn't want.
Bush was running against Gore? So this was what?
Oh,
nine-
yeah.
Yes.
And you guys had an election in elementary school.
Yes.
And kids were like,
I was like, Gore looked hotter.
Yeah.
Circled him.
I liked Bob Dole because I
He
liked his
was
name.
hotter.
Bob Dole. Oh my God. I
And he
remember
used to
that
hold
so
the
long.
pen.
I'm Bob
Did
Dole.
you see Mitt Romney is stepping down? He was like, I'm not.
Running?
Yeah, I'm not running again.
For re-election.
Yeah, he was like, I think that we need younger people in office.
He's one of the
Facts.
younger guys.
I know.
Eh.
We do need younger though.
He's hot.
Let's save it for our politics.
I saw him at-
I complimented Mitt Romney's wife's hair one time.
I sat behind him at a
I go,
baseball
your hair looks
game.
really great. And she was like, thank you.
Did you say how much did you spend on your hair?
No, I didn't. It was just, I
Where
don't
did
know.
you see Mitt Romney's wife?
At an equestrian tournament.
Oh, I saw they were literally at a baseball game.
The Romneys?
Yeah, they were sitting like 2 rows
Do
in front of me.
they party hard.
The Mormons?
I know, I'm
Yeah.
joking.
Yeah,
He's
probably.
Mormon, right?
Drinking their
I
sodas,
think, I'm pretty
getting
sure,
hyper.
yeah.
Getting
Utah
hyper
guy.
on sodas.
Getting hyper.
The first article, I don't think it was The Onion, but The Matrix had come out, and when I was my favorite movie, and this is like 1990.
tracks.
What?
Mhm.
That tracks?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then I found an article.
You're probably so cute, like as a little kid, being like, The Matrix. What? Yeah.
And The Matrix 2 had been announced, and I read an article about The Matrix 2, and they were like, it was like all the things that are going to be different, and they were like, all the fight scenes will be replaced with interpretive dance. The
Onion.
Morpheus. Yeah, exactly. And I was like, huh? And then they said Morpheus would be replaced by Taibo instructor Billy Blanks. And I was like, what? What's happening? And they were like, it's going to be filmed half in black and white. And I was like, why is this happening? And I was like so upset.
Funny.
My favorite Matrix is The Matrix 15.
Okay, Aaron, you know what?
I really
I've
want
never
to
seen The Matrix, so I was like, oh.
You've never seen The Matrix?
you
Mike,
imagine?
I haven't seen anything.
I
I
know.
just saw Scream for the first time.
I didn't see The Matrix until I was like 24. So, yeah. It was great.
It changed movie making.
Is it the red pill or the blue pill?
Yeah, that whole thing is from The Matrix.
I know.
And the whole thing is like an allegory for
Politics.
potentially being transgender, as some of the theories, because the idea is like
So Wachowski,
the Wachowski siblings, because the two directors are transgender and are now women.
Oh.
And
my God.
the whole thing in The Matrix is like, there's like a Matrix version of yourself and the real version of yourself. And it's like, yeah, it's a cool
Did
allegory.
you guys hear that? Carly's anti-trans.
Excuse me? What happened?
You haven't seen The Matrix, so you're
Anti-trans.
anti-trans.
Oh, The Matrix.
I love Carly just fully zoned out during that whole conversation.
I was just thinking about. Sorry,
No, it's okay.
Are we done with the
yeah, we're done with the Matrix. I'm
Okay.
sorry. God.
I was randomly just thinking this. I'm sure everyone knows, maybe not. But on TikTok, if you're watching a video, you can like hold down the bottom left and it makes it go faster.
No way.
Yeah, like 2
Yeah.
times faster.
Wait.
I always press the thing and then press the thing up playback speed 2x.
Oh wait, you're not talking about dragging the tracker.
No.
It goes. Wait, do their
Mike
voices?
just like telling this like compelling story, and Carly's just like, oh, it's so crazy how when you held down on TikTok.
Well, to be honest, I was like, I feel like I had something to say in case people didn't know. And it was that.
Wait, does the voice sound like chipmunky?
Yeah,
Yeah,
when you
it
do
literally
Like,
fast forwards it. Like if
Wait,
you're,
but
if
it
you're,
it doesn't raise the pitch. It just does
no, it just makes it go
Goes faster.
faster.
Wait, I always will. If someone's like talking,
I'm
you
talking
can
about on
press.
TikTok.
I know, but you can press the little thing and then you press playback speed and 2x
Oh,
speed.
I didn't know. No, you can just hold down the
Yeah.
bottom left corner.
Are you guys not doing that when you're watching TikToks?
No, I watch it normal.
If someone's like, okay, so here's
Yeah,
the
those
thing.
ones I
now
just
we'll hold
skip.
down.
Let's hear it. 2x
If you're
speed.
saying here's
What
the
do you
thing,
mean?
I say bye
Bottom
bye.
left.
Honestly, didn't know you could even do that anyway.
Mine doesn't do it.
Also, I read something really strange the other day. Well, it's like cool actually. Okay, remember the wife swap episode where the mom was like, "She's not a Christian."
Yep.
What did she say about
Dark sided.
dark
In
sided?
Jesus' name, I pray. Get the hell out of my house.
Okay, so that premiered in 2006, I believe. No one had seen. She went on like the Tyra Banks show or something, doing press, whatever. After that, and then no one had seen her since. And then in 2019, somebody spotted her at a gay pride event, and she's like very for
The mom?
LGBT. Yes, that
Pivoted.
lady. I know. I was like shook by that.
Wait, was she being like anti-LGBT?
No, she
She's
was
standing
like.
there with the sign.
No, she was with like.
No,
she
no,
was,
no. I mean on the episode.
I mean, she was
She
just
was
very
just crazy
Christian and like.
Christian.
oh.
So you would presume that
I
she
would
was not.
presume it seemed because
Do you think she hammed it up for TV?
maybe, but her daughter died. I think
Yes.
the year later
In a
in a
car
car
crash,
accident
yeah, I know
after
that.
that episode aired.
And now
just thought
she's
that was
on
interesting.
Cameo. She's like,
She is?
Really?
Yeah. and
Oh, I
think
didn't know she was like in the zeitgeist.
She was on my
again.
feed for a little bit.
She's
like-
running for Senate in Minneapolis.
But somebody
No, that's-
posted on Twitter, is how people found out, a picture with her at the Pride event, and they posted a picture and then replied to it and was like, she was so sweet. She was like, keep being who you are, like, love yourself. This is amazing what you guys are doing.
I love when there's like a parent, like a mom or a dad, and it's like, if I'm a dad, if you need a hug from your dad. And then it's just like
Yeah.
people just like,
sad.
Oh,
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
would you ever go up to someone with a free hug sign though?
No.
I'm like, how many?
No.
As a
it's like-
woman, no.
That's like.
it's
It's
yeah.
a little 2016 millennial.
Yeah.
Like, free hug.
How many people
Like,
have you
I'm good.
hugged today?
I'm good. We went through a pandemic. I don't need to hug anybody.
But like, when was the last time you hugged somebody?
This morning.
I hugged Aaron.
Yeah, we hugged.
Oh,
There's like, like hugging Mike is like
You stopped hugging me.
you when
You stop.
I think it's well also because I know you don't like touch, but also like your hug is like. Can I demonstrate?
It's like Christian side hug.
this.
Yeah, I
It's
hugged
like, okay,
you
what's
yesterday.
the point?
Was it yesterday?
With Matt
or-
though, it's like full embrace, arms wrap around.
Yeah.
It's-
I'll have a
yeah.
hug. Why not?
Eh.
Like Carly and I don't
Time
hug.
and place.
I'm
sometimes.
always I have leave a little room for Jesus.
You
You
do.
know.
She's not a Christian.
Do you
Dark
hug,
side.
do you hug TJ or Nolan? Like
Yeah.
throughout the day?
Yeah, he always like pulls me in for a hug, random parts.
Yeah, Patricia and I will
day.
just go run and find each other and we're just like,
Yeah.
Do you do the thing where you shake and then you?
oh yeah.
Do you still have the things on your phone that don't allow you to look at social media?
That's a great question, Aaron.
Yeah, it's been so long.
I took it off.
relapsed?
No, I took it off when I was traveling because I just wasn't using the apps at all. But when I wanted to use the apps, it was just like so annoying. Like at the end of the night, if I wanted to make some like Instagram posts about my day in Mallorca or whatever, it was just like so annoying to deal with. So I just deleted it. But now I'm gonna put another one on that I found.
Can you do one that's a time control thing where I only get an hour of Facebook like a day?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, even,
That-
though,
no, that's-
even though I feel like
Yeah.
I'm not on
Facebook.
Facebook an hour, but that's one where it's just like I just keep going back to Facebook. It's like
Yeah.
a safe.
It's just like
There's
silly.
The one that
Yeah.
I'm
I like
looking
the
into is
groups.
called 1 Sec, and basically what it does is like when you open like Instagram, it just gives you like a 10 or 30-second timer that says, "Are you sure you want to open Instagram right now?"
What?
And it just like counts down the time, and then usually that triggers you enough to be like, "No, I actually don't want to open Instagram. That was just a reflex." and then you get back to your life.
I wanna
Because
go
so
support-
much of it is just instinctual.
But I want to go support all my fellow creators.
Yeah, do it, but like once a day, not. I would. You know what? A great stat would be that I know they're not telling you this for a reason. How many times you opened an app in a day? I think if people knew those numbers, they would be disgusted.
I'm
Yeah,
scared.
'cause
Like
it's
how
just
many
like out
times
of
you just press the
habit.
button? Like if I told you opened Instagram 200 times a day, you'd be like, even if you're only on it for an hour a day,
Totally.
that compulsion to check something 200 times a day is crazy.
Yeah, I would not. like
Sometimes
to know
I'll
that.
open it and I'll just be like, why did I click this? I
Yeah.
don't even know.
The worst is when you want to open it to search for something,
Yeah,
and then you just get lost,
sidetracked.
and you're like,
That
what was I
happens
even
to me
looking
5
for?
times
Oh,
a day.
Like,
yeah,
I
you
gotta
have
get-
to stop. You have to scroll back to what you looked at to
Yes.
figure out what
I
you
do
were
that
about
too.
to
Yes.
search. You're
Yes.
like, I was just about to look up something. Go
I'm
back,
like
go
scrolling
back.
like Chris
Yes.
Clement. Oh, the sunglasses. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I was gonna
yeah,
look-
yeah.
yeah. That's
God.
funny that we all did. Because I'm always like, do I have ADHD now? Like I can't remember what I'm doing half the time on my phone.
Yeah.
But I think it's just
There's
everybody.
just too much.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
to
also the search
consume.
page is the most like
Oh yeah, you see
Chaotic.
filled
something.
page of the
clicking
whole
thing.
thing, and you're like, oh yeah, I was gonna message this thing to Matt or Aaron, and then I go on the search page and I'm like, here's a skateboarder doing the craziest trick I've ever seen. Let me watch that. 45 minutes later, what was I gonna do?
Yeah.
Guess I won't do it.
That's what's dangerous about TikTok.
I know.
Oh yeah,
Like if someone sends me one in the middle of the day, I'm like, oh, really?
don't
Falling
open it.
right
Yeah.
in.
Falling right
I will
in.
say the thing that I have recommended before is like having your phone on the other side of the room when you wake up in the morning, so you don't
No.
open your
Oh,
phone.
No, no.
No.
I'm telling you guys. I'm
That's
telling
like,
you guys.
But that
I'd
doesn't make me
rather be
happy.
in jail.
Yeah, that
Don't
doesn't
you
make me
have
happy.
an alarm clock in your bedroom?
I do. I don't use
That's a
that.
strange thing.
Not really. It's like from like the early 2000s. It's like one of those clocks with like the red numbers on
It
it.
just looks like a bomb.
Do you wake up to the radio? Or is it like
I don't know. I don't use
Oh
that.
yeah, my dad had that. It
Yeah.
would be like instead of like a beep beep beep, it would be the radio.
Oh, I
would
Yes.
had
come on.
that.
You
I
can
loved
set it
it.
up like
So I was
that.
obsessed
It
with the
also
radio.
has.
Yeah.
I don't use this anymore, but it has a projector on it. So like there's like a little thing, and it will project the time onto your ceiling like huge.
Whoa.
I know. I don't turn. I don't turn it on.
I hate that. It's like some sharper image bookstore
Yes.
shit.
Sharper
that
image.
they thought was so
Yeah.
cool in 2004.
I bought it for my freshman year of college.
Oh, you've
and
had it for so long.
I've had it
It's
since
vintage.
college. Yeah, it's from like 2007.
Wow.
And I put it and you share a dorm room. With freshman year, you're sharing a dorm room with someone. And the first night, I like put the thing on the ceiling, and he just goes, "We're not going to be doing that.
Yeah. We're not gonna be doing that.
We're not going to be doing
Pretty
that."
cool, right?
I was like,
That'd be me. I'd be like,
Sick.
Oh,
"Yeah."
sad. Just like
And he
crushing
was just
your
like,
dreams.
we're not doing that." And I was like, "Okay, I guess."
So
And
it's
then,
it's giving Raquel with the lights in her room.
and then if he was
Sad.
never not there one night, I would be like, I flipped it on. I was like, wow. And it's huge.
Fuck you, buddy.
It's
Did you ever bring that?
It's huge. It's like 8 feet wide because
No!
it's amazing. And I was
I
like, I can
gotta
see it
come
without my
see
glasses
it.
on. I'll show you guys at my house.
Did you ever like bring a girl back and we're like, look at this?
Look at the time, baby.
Do you think I was bringing girls back in
I'm
college?
being optimistic.
No.
Oh.
No.
Girls didn't go back to like dorms, do they? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
I never had like a girl in my dorm.
Because it's also like you share it with another person. It's
I know,
crazy.
It's straight up
yeah,
hell.
but like sometimes the other person wouldn't come back.
Yeah.
That's
You
true.
just have to get
Put
like
the hat on the
the little
The
song.
little sock
The sock on the
Yeah.
door. Or just,
Um,
tell them to listen to music. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. I watch Below Deck, and so it's like a crew of people, and the quarters they live in are like crazy. It's like, if you sit up in a bunk bed, your head's hitting the
Yeah.
ceiling,
Yeah.
and like there is this couple that's like hooking up on the boat, and it's literal bunk beds and like a 2x4 space. And I'm like, how are you hooking up
I
with
know.
someone below you
Yeah.
when you can't even like
You're talking about, like,
get on the
Gary
top
and-
bunk?
It's also kind of weird that
there's
they're
any of them
hooking.
Different, yeah.
But I guess it's a chartered yacht, but somebody owns that yacht.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of weird? Like you own a thing and people work on that thing and then they're hooking up on the
It's also
thing
a
that you
reality television
own.
show.
Like,
My
I don't
question
know.
is,
I feel it would weird
there's-
hooking up on someone else's thing.
Yeah.
And I'm being employed. Like it's like hooking up at work.
Yeah, but like it's
know.
reality TV.
Yeah, I guess so.
You gotta get
They need
your dick wet
Jesus, Aaron.
Whoa.
for the content.
I guess.
It's a term.
I just haven't heard that turn of phrase in a couple.
Wait, I
little
did see
while.
someone, Matt. They sent an email, and oh fuck, I'm gonna butcher it really bad. But do you remember when we were doing we were reading people's like problems that they had.
Yes.
And this girl wrote in saying that her partner wanted her to pay for the cable or whatever so he
Yes,
could watch
yes.
sports.
Oh, yeah.
He paid for like
Yes.
the mortgage and the rent, and
Yes.
then
And
she
then I
had
was
like
like,
$100.
suck his dick.
Yeah, and she literally emailed back being like, I do.
That's funny.
She wrote this like whole thing and then was like, and
already
by
did
the way,
that.
Matt, just so you know, like I am doing that all the time. I read it the other day and I was like, lolly.
That's crazy. That this girl is writing it. I blow my boyfriend 3 to 4 times a week, just so you
But if it were
know.
me, I'd
Saying
respond to it and be
that.
like, I do that as
Yeah.
well.
Oh my god, that one divided the audience too. People were taking.
Were people mad
Oh, really?
that what
no,
I
they
said?
just everyone was taking different sides.
Oh, I don't
like,
even
who should
remember
pay
what
for
I
what?
said.
Some people were like, "Look, it's $100. He's paying for everything else.
Sure. Oh,
just
yeah,
buck
yeah,
up and
yeah.
pay for it." And then other people were like, "If he wants to watch the fucking sports package, let him pay for the sports package. You don't need to
Yeah.
like put this weird thing that it was a
And like if your income's 80-20, like,
yeah."
woo.
Yeah, like, not that big of a deal. Funny.
I don't even remember what my opinion was on that.
I don't know either.
I can't
I think there
remember
were
either.
more details in it that
Now
we
that
were
it's
like
football season, I'm like,
balancing
girl,
out.
pay for it.
Can she pay for mine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a big football girly?
Yeah,
I
are
love
you?
watching football.
Do you?
Are you a Patriots
All
girl?
of the teams I support lost, except for the Rams did win.
How many teams do you support?
Well, I'm a Patriots girly first, obviously, but we are not good anymore.
Because of Tommy B.
Yes. And then obviously like having been in LA, like you kind of are just like, oh, I guess like I support the Rams now, but now like the Chargers are here and like all of these things. But then my best friends, they are Vikings fans, and last season I went to a Vikings bar and it was so much fun. So now we just like support the Vikings to support our friends.
Minnesota
And it's like-
Vikings.
And it's like a fun culture. Yeah, no, for
Man,
real.
I catch myself randomly throughout the day be like, Minnesota Vikings.
Where's Lizzo? Is she coming back?
She's in
She got
jail.
canceled.
I know, but like,
Cut.
has she? What's next? You know what I mean?
She's gonna do a flute apology.
I did.
What else?
I feel like I saw that she's like suing them back. Actually,
Don't.
Well, it's not me.
She's suing them back?
Yeah, because-
they're dancers.
I know.
You're going to sue them for
Well-
all that they're worth?
I mean, I don't
Well,
know.
sue them for $1 then. I think that's a little
like
ridiculous.
Gwyneth would do.
And Taylor
Yeah.
did that too.
Sue them for $1.
Gwyneth Paltrow did that.
Like, you just...
Sue them back for $1. Like same with Taylor Swift. She went to court because some radio guy like groped her ass or something. Right? Was that what the Taylor Swift one
I
was?
have no idea.
And so, no, that's something else. I don't remember. But something had to do with like someone was suing Taylor Swift and she sued back for $1
I
because
thought
she
it
was
was
like,
like
I'm gonna
the
win.
amusement park, like Evermore or whatever.
I don't
Wasn't that a
remember.
thing?
They were going to make a Taylor Swift amusement park?
No, there was like an amusement park called Evermore, and they were like, Taylor Swift used all this from us.
Oh, Evermore. That's the theme park that never was. That was the one that Matt
Yes.
Grippy was talking
Okay,
about.
he
that-
told me about it too, and I was like, I want to watch it. Turned it on, 4 hours long.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm
it
not
was-
watching this.
Yeah.
This is too much information.
It was
I
like a
don't-
guy who
my God.
spent a lot of money in plans to create kind of like a Middle Earth, medieval, Renaissance fair kind of theme park, but a guy who had zero experience in building theme parks, and it was just
it's
a
like
total.
the class action park. one,
Yeah,
yeah. That's really funny.
I'm going
Yeah.
to Disneyland
When?
Fun.
The Land?
next Thursday.
Do you guys watch football? Are you like football gals? Like-
Yeah, college football, big time. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
Texas fight all the way, and War Eagle.
Surprise, surprise. I find it pretty boring.
Yeah, that's fair. I think for
You
me
went to
it's more of
Rutgers.
just like you get together with your friends. You
That
get
I
to
love.
eat, like,
I would love to
pizza.
go to a place where other people are watching football and they're having a good time, but like Adam was like, let's put on the football game, and it was just me and him. We were just kind of like looking
Yeah,
at each
unless
other
you
like,
like care,
yeah,
it's
it's
like
like where
weird.
are we? It's not that fun to watch unless you have a stake in it.
Yes.
But like basketball, you could just watch and like slam dunk. That was sick.
I know basketball moves so quick for me.
I
love
love it.
going to
I
games.
agree.
Like,
Basketball's
I'm like, ding
way
dong.
too. There's
Gotta go to the
there's
chiropractor the
suspense.
next day.
Why? Because you're going like this.
Yeah.
I think the camera pans. Like, it's not
you
like
have to do it
going.
yourself.
It's the same with tennis. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? Okay, what's like the most boring sport you think to
Baseball.
watch on TV?
Baseball. Painful.
Oh, golf. I think golf's
Golf.
pretty
Oh,
boring.
that's not even a sport. That's
Actually,
just
baseball might be up there.
Baseball's so boring, but like watching it on TV is really boring. But
if
then
you could
in
eat
real
a
life,
sandwich
it's really
while you're
fun.
playing a sport, it is not that exciting. half the
what?
players on a baseball field could be like eating dinner and like they could have a second job while they're playing. Oh, ball's coming. Sorry, 1 second. Let me get this. You know, it's just like
golf also is just like it's just a replay of like what happened earlier in the day. Like, I don't feel like, are you really watching someone go through all 18 holes the whole
So
time?
boring.
I don't know.
That is very boring. Show me
to
the
walk.
compilation of the best hits of the day and
Yeah.
where they ended up. Cool, I'll watch that. But
I'd rather just like watch a golfer at Top Golf hitting the ball. It'd
Right.
be
Yeah, I
more
wanna go to
exciting
Top
for me.
Golf.
Carly,
golf
what's your
is sick.
favorite sport to watch?
I don't like to watch any sport. I guess if anything, baseball, because I grew up on it.
Baseball is your favorite sport to watch.
It's the only sport I'll watch. I don't like watching sports. But I'm like you, like my
Probably
parents.
just sitting there watching baseball.
I know. I would sometimes, to be honest.
I can't picture you
It's
watching
usually
baseball.
like when I'm in
She's
Vegas
getting-
and my
Are
dad.
you kidding me with that? What kind of call is that?
Well, I played softball for a bunch of years, and then my dad, whenever I'm home, he's like watching Red Sox, so I'll watch it with him. But I grew up.
Your dad watches the Boston Red Sox?
Yeah, he's a big fan of Red Sox.
Also pretty bad.
Softball question. Why is it because the ball is bigger that they have to serve it that way?
I think
Why
it's
don't
'cause
they
we're
just
girls.
throw it like a normal fucking baseball
I
player
don't know
would?
why exactly.
Don't you think it's a little silly how softball players have to do this like
Wind up
Whoa.
motion.
this like TikTok dance and then like, and then throw it? Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's because the ball's bigger. I'm assuming.
But they can't just
I don't
chunk it.
know.
I don't know. I think
think
that's
it's
the
just,
most
like,
sexist thing ever. That like, let's make the girls play on a smaller thing. Give them a bigger ball so they have a bigger chance of hitting
I
it.
mean, yeah, but
They
it's
give him
fun.
a tennis racket also.
It's also like it's also bright yellow.
Yeah, right. Like, can you see this, guys?
Can you see a dumb girl?
Can you see it?
As someone who played softball, the ball size is much better.
It's better.
I like it more than throwing a baseball.
Oh, me too, for sure. And
Oh,
it's
so they did the
easier
research.
to hit.
Yeah, what women want.
I always think about the sports that you don't see except for the Olympics, and like just what like is it really that exciting to be like in? I don't know. I mean,
Are you gonna say curling?
that's the one I was.
Curling is so sick. I would
How could we get in the curling and like make it to the Olympics? Do you think?
Yeah,
maybe.
like, how, but like in the 3 years where it's not the Olympics,
Oh sure, like
what is there like a curling?
yeah, they have like curling like centers. You can go curling here.
No, you can't.
Yeah,
You
I
can
looked it
curl
up.
in LA.
Yes,
Is there like
probably like a club or
like
something.
but like Google employees? We're all going curling after work.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, there are places that you can go do curling. And
curling
what's
is
the one that
cool.
you play hockey but you wear shoes?
Field
No.
hockey.
No, but it's on ice. It's called like broom
Broken
it's
ankles?
broom
Oh,
hockey or
my
something.
cousin plays that.
Yeah, my dad's like coworker played it. I remember as a kid
That
going and
seems
watching.
dangerous.
But
Yeah.
it's these like
It's like certain shoes.
Oh,
yeah,
it's not
these
just like
big
your
boots.
sneakers.
Yeah, it's
don't
not like
touch
your.
the bottom of your shoes.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was
Ugh.
gross.
Yeah, you should apologize. Thank you for the apology.
Good grief!
I'm gonna.
I used to do archery
should,
when I was a kid. I thought
Oh,
that was
that's
cool.
cool.
that was stupid.
Archery?
I can't
Yeah.
believe you hate Taylor
Oh,
Swift and
wow.
you're like so Taylor Swift coded.
Yes. so
Archery, okay. Katniss Everdeen over here.
too. No, the Archer.
Oh,
went
I
to-
also watched that movie.
what?
Hunger Games.
No Hard Feelings.
Oh, I watched it too.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I thought it was
Well, you
good.
should have said no hard feelings.
Huh?
Because I was like, Hunger Games, you go, no,
No.
hard feelings.
Oh,
but the name
oh.
of the movie
No,
is
No
no,
Hard Feelings.
Yeah, I thought it was like fine. I thought it was good. I wasn't like everyone was like
I give 3 out of 5.
the best movie.
3 out of 5 stars.
Yeah.
That's what I gave it.
I think that's why I'm having like a hard I'm like, yeah, Barbie was really good.
Yeah.
But I think because everything is like so hyped up and I waited so long, I'm just like, I guess I don't really
There is a cultural moment part of seeing
Yeah.
a movie like that where you're like, I'm seeing it when it's everyone's doing
Yeah.
it, and you get to the theater, everyone's wearing pink. It's
Yeah.
like it's part of it. Yeah.
I thought Barbie was like so good for this time period because I feel like it's really hard to make a movie funny. They're usually cringy. I feel like when
Yes.
they're trying to be funny, it's cringy. I thought it was actually pretty funny.
If Kate McKinnon was not in that movie though, like
Yeah.
I wouldn't have laughed as much as I did. I
She
don't
was
think.
hilarious. She was
I
so good in
love
it.
her.
It's also a balancing act. I read a good think about it that okay, fuck
Stop.
you. Never mind. Nope, it's fine.
What's your favorite sport to watch, Matt? Gymnastics.
Gymnastics.
Yeah, wait, Olympic sport, probably gymnastics or swimming for sure.
Or like volleyball because
Gymnastics,
they're wearing thongs.
Volleyball girls scare me.
Oh.
I think a
Why?
little bit because it's the sunglasses. They look. It's they. I don't know.
Playing in the sand though, that is hard.
Yeah.
I don't know.
When
I
are
like
the
synchronized
Olympics?
swimming.
Are the Olympics
Synchronized
next year?
Swimming.
Huh?
Are the Olympics next year?
I don't know. No, I think it's 2028.
I think it's 2028.
Oh no, LA.
No, because they
LA.
have winter and summer and they alternate, don't
No,
they?
but it's also every 4 years, both. So it's really every 2 years, right?
Yeah.
What were you gonna say? I'm sorry for laughing. I really am. I'm really
But
sorry.
you really hurt his feelings. He's not going to tell you.
It was just funny.
It's not funny.
I don't even remember. Oh, a lot of people had complaints about the Barbie movie, like being too like on the nose with their feminism, or it's like feminism 101 or whatever. And it's like, if you are complaining about the like basicness of the feminism in the movie, the feminism is not for you. Like, it's for the suburban dads and like the men and the people who
Are not watching the movie.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
but no, it's like for the people that are watching the movie that are just like, oh, we'll go see the movie about the toy, to like help them ease them into it and like just
It's like, talk to me like I'm 5.
planting the seeds. Yes, that, which is like, I think it's a good take on it. It's like, you're not gonna, what are you gonna get, a PhD level like hyper leftist approach to feminism in a movie about a toy? Like, let
Yeah.
it be what it is.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I was like, if this came out in 2012, no one would have this opinion. It'd just be
No.
like, oh, it's a movie about Barbies.
And
like
also
Barbie
the
Land.
opening sequence that was
Oh,
2001 Space Odyssey. I don't know if you guys have seen that film by Stanley
I
Kubrick.
haven't, but I've seen the clip that it's from.
It's
We know you haven't.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I didn't have to clarify.
what Stanley Kubrick movies have you seen?
I don't know.
Do you want me to go through his IMDb?
Let's go
She's
through.
a Barry Lyndon fan.
Are you making fun of me? What the fuck does that mean?
Okay, 2001 Space Odyssey you haven't seen. Clockwork
Wait,
Orange.
what?
I know all of them, Aaron. Don't worry.
Clockwork Orange is what the Joker was like,
Kind of.
kind of. I mean, I never saw it, so. no.
Okay, Full Metal Jacket.
No.
Eyes Wide Shut.
No.
Oh, The
Shining.
Shining.
The Shining.
You've seen The Shining.
Yes.
Okay, so Stanley Kubrick is.
Lolita.
I haven't
No.
seen that one.
You have me neither.
Anyway, so
Spartacus.
the opening of the movie is like.
Wait, this is like the Something Corporate album cover.
Yeah, because it's a picture of the moon landing.
No, but it's like the way that it looks is exactly
oh, yeah,
the same.
it does, but it's just a little later. Oh, silly women.
Shakedown, you make me break. For goodness sake, I think I'm on the edge.
They're going to When We Were
Something
Young
new
as
with
Something
you.
Corporate.
You're kidding.
Mhm.
When is it?
October. Yeah.
We should be something corporate for Halloween.
What?
Like what?
Sorry, I'm getting goofy.
All right,
All right.
we can wrap it up. My food is going to be here in 10 minutes.
Oh,
So
I'll tell you about lunch.
No, say it.
No,
say
I
it.
can't.
Oh.
Mind your fucking business.
Oh, my shoes have been untied this whole episode. I'm
Well,
so sorry,
we can't
people.
post it now.
Oh my God, Matt,
What?
we have
can't
to
post the
redo the whole
episode.
episode.
Because my shoes
Oh.
were probably just being laces
Okay, well,
were being
we'll
so
reschedule and do it tomorrow.
It's better than one time I
She'll
did a
be-
whole episode of Unfiltered with my fly undone, just
That's
straight
hot.
open.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
How dare
pretty-
you?
I know.
Okay.
Gulp.
Well,
Thanks for watching.
thanks for watching,
listening.
everyone.
Everyone go around and say your favorite film director.
Ooh, Mike
Aaron.
Mills.
The fuck is Mike Mills?
20th Century Women.
Mike Wills.
Come on,
Mike Will
beginners.
made it.
What'd I say? Mike Mills?
Yeah.
That's what I said. Yeah. He's
That's
married to
probably
Miranda
true.
July.
I mean,
Favorite
Aaron.
movie director?
do you have one?
Greta Gerwig.
There we go.
Just the only one she knows.
Have you seen Frances Ha?
Never heard
gotta
of it.
see
Oh,
that.
it's Greta Gerwig movie.
No, well,
love the
she's
name
in
of
it, but
Did she
Noah
do Lady
Baumbach
Bird?
directed it. What?
She did Lady Bird, yes.
What are her other ones?
Not a lot.
Yeah, I think she's
Oh,
pretty.
Little Women. The
Oh.
Lady Bird, Little Women, Barbie, and then probably a bunch of mumblecore films that she directed in her early days.
My
With the
favorite executive producer is Andy Cohen.
Oh, me too.
What has he executive produced?
All the Housewives,
Oh,
all
wow.
the Bravo shows.
Yeah, it's me, Andy Cohen.
Just don't talk like that.
You'd be
A little bit.
That was a pretty good
you'd-
impression.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tell me, what is the housewife? I don't know. It's something like that.
I wonder, is he actually as interested as he's making it, or does he go home and he's just like,
I think he has to be.
I can't
don't know.
fucking believe this is my life. I'm just like, there's no way he's that enthusiastic about like these crazy women.
Yo.
Wait, so when she came to you and was like, spill the
It's
wine in
his
your face.
job. Like, what
It
do you
is his
mean?
job.
But
he's
I'm
an
saying,
interviewer.
But do you believe that he's actually like when he goes home, is he like, I can't believe you told me that? That's great. Like in his own world,
I think it's just like his job.
or is
so
he
it's
turning
just,
it on?
Yeah, but he also like, I mean, some of them will like call him, text him. Like he has relationships with
Yeah.
them outside of just like the filming. But he, like, for so many of the Bravo shows, he is not like the direct producer of the show. So it's
Right.
like only the housewives now. But then he'll do the reunions where he will interview everyone, and I feel like he's way less connected to those.
Like
Gotcha.
below
He's
deck
just
and stuff.
yeah, like for him, I'm like it's just a job.
I mean, he's
would
great. I
imagine.
love him. I love him. But sometimes I'm just like, do these people really care about this as much as
He's
they're...
related to Ethan and Joel.
Who are
Cohen?
they?
No, he's not.
Andy Cohen is probably one of like the celebrities I would love to meet, like top of my list.
Let's get him on the pod.
Yeah. Has he been doing okay?
What do you
I
mean?
don't know. Every time I see like paparazzi videos, I don't
He's
think
just, like, high.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
He's hot. I just love his zest for life.
Yeah, he's great. I love him. And he's
Like
Jewish.
the New Year's.
Oh, that
With
was
Anderson
hilarious.
Coopy.
Ugh.
I like Anderson Cooper.
I've seen Aaron Brockovich.
That is a movie. Yes, it is. Good job.
Based off of, let's bring it back, a Real Housewife.
No, it's not.
No,
Yep.
it's not.
Her husband was the lawyer for the Aaron Brockovich case, Tom Girardi.
Oh,
Wait,
wait.
what? Huh?
He's the old man in the. He's
Yes.
the one who hired Aaron Brockovich.
Hired Aaron? He was
The
the
guy
lawyer.
from Big Fish, who's like gives her the check at the end and all that, right?
Oh, I've never seen the movie. I only watched the Real Housewives.
Oh, the movie's
Never
so
seen
good.
Aaron-
I've probably seen it like years
That's
ago. It was
such a
90s
you
film.
kind of like movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's
if you,
named after
I
me.
saw it on a plane, so if you see it on a plane, you should watch it.
Aaron
Yeah.
Brockovich kind of reminds me of you.
But
her
yeah,
name's
that's
Aaron.
like kind of I think what started
Oh, it
his
is.
career.
You have the same name as her.
That's
Should I change my last name?
To Brock.
It was a thing growing up where
Brockovich,
people were like, "What's
am I
your name?"
right?
And I'd be like, "Aaron," and they're like, "Oh, like Aaron Brockovich," and I'd be like,
Oh,
"Yeah,"
that's annoying.
because there's not many Aarons.
No, not like famous Aarons. What are the other famous Aarons?
I also just like don't know many in real life.
Aaron.
Aaron Andrews.
Yes.
Oh. Do you like sports?
I don't even know what that person is. I just heard the name.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, that's how you say my name.
Aaron Carter.
R.I.P.
All right. Okay.
All
Okay.
right. Well, we're gonna go eat lunch, and hopefully this was the most up-to-date episode that's ever been posted.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.